This chapter covers what do different food items contain? What do various nutrients do for our body? Balanced diet deficiency diseases. What do different food items contain? The food that we eat consists of different components. There are 6 main components present in food: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and roughage or dietary fibers. These nutrients fulfill different needs of our body. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates provide energy to your body, which keeps it going throughout the day. There are 2 major types of carbohydrates in food: simple carbohydrate and complex carbohydrate. Sugar is also called simple carbohydrate. Fruits, honey, and table sugar are some sources of sugar. Starch is also called complex carbohydrate. Plants store energy in the form of starch. Rice, wheat, corn, potato, and bread are some sources of starch. Test for carbohydrates. We can test whether a particular food item contains carbohydrates by pouring 2 to 3 drops of dilute iodine solution on it. If the iodine changes its color to blue-black, then we can ascertain that the food item does contain carbohydrates. Proteins. Proteins are the building blocks of life. Every cell in the human body contains protein. Meat, fish, egg, and milk are some animal sources of proteins. Pulses, soybean, grams, and nuts are some plant sources of proteins. Test for proteins. To test whether a food item contains proteins, first we need to grind it into a paste or powder form and add 10 drops of water. To this mixture we add 2 drops of copper sulfate solution and 10 drops of caustic soda solution. After a few minutes, if the mixture turns violet, it is indicative of the presence of protein. Fats are stored energy resource in our body. They provide more energy than carbohydrates. Fats from animal sources include milk, butter, ghee, cheese and meat. Fats from plants are called as oils. Seeds like mustard, sesame, groundnut, soybean, coconut, sunflower, safflower can be used to produce oils. Test for fats. To test for fats, take a small quantity of food item and wrap a piece of paper around it and proceed to crush it. After removing the paper, allow it to dry. If you see a film of an oily patch on the paper when holding it against light, it is proof that the food contains fats. Vitamins help in protecting our bodies from various kinds of diseases. They also help in keeping our eyes, gums, bones and teeth in good shape. Fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K were fat-soluble vitamins. These are stored in the fat tissues of our body and are used only when the body needs them. Water-soluble vitamins, B group and vitamin C are water-soluble vitamins. Since water-soluble vitamins are not stored in the body, these need to be regularly supplied through food items like citrus fruits, spinach, and other green leafy vegetables, etc. Minerals. Minerals help our body to stay healthy. Minerals perform important functions like formation of bones, teeth, and blood cells and helps in maintaining a normal heartbeat. Macrominerals are needed by the body in larger amounts as compared to trace minerals. Calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium are examples of macrominerals. Trace minerals are needed by the body in very small amounts. Iron, zinc, copper, and iodine are examples of trace minerals. Roughage or dietary fibers. Roughage is the portion of plant food that do not provide any nutrients to our body but help in maintaining a healthy digestive system. Balanced diet. A balanced diet is food intake that includes all the dietary needs of the organism in the correct proportions. Balanced diet comprises the components like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and enough water. Balanced diet keeps our body fit and resistant to diseases. Eating the right kind of food is not enough. It should also be cooked properly so that its nutrients are not lost. Repeated washing of fruits, pulses, rice and vegetables can result in the loss of essential vitamins and minerals. Throwing away excess water which is used for cooking vegetables can result in the loss of considerable amounts of important proteins and minerals present in them. It is a medical condition that results from excess intake of fat-rich foods. The excess fat gets accumulated to such an extent that it starts negatively affecting one's health, well-being and the ability to carry out certain activities. Deficiency diseases. Diseases that occur from the lack of an element in the diet, usually a particular vitamin or mineral, are known as deficiency diseases. A diet lacking proteins may result in skin diseases, stunted growth, diarrhea, swelling of face and discoloration of hair. A diet deficient in both carbohydrates and protein may hinder the growth completely and the person becomes so frail and lean that he or she might not even be able to move. Deficiency of water in the body. Water is very essential for proper functioning of our body. Excess loss of water from the body leads to a condition called dehydration. Deficiency diseases of vitamins and minerals. Malnutrition refers to getting too little or too much of certain nutrients. When there is lack of protein in our bodies, repair of wounds and an injury becomes difficult. When this is combined with inadequate intake of calories, it leads to a condition known as protein energy undernutrition. Kwashiorkor. It is a malnutrition disease, chiefly of children, caused by severe protein and vitamin deficiency and characterized by retarded growth. The symptoms of kwashiorkor are edema, puffy appearance due to retention of fluid, inability to gain weight and bulging of abdomen. Marasmus. Children and young adults are likely to develop this disease. If there is inadequate intake of both energy and protein, it tends to manifest as marasmus. The major symptoms of marasmus are chronic diarrhea, weight loss, dehydration and stomach shrinkage.